Okay, we got Foster down here today, and he builds custom amps. So what are we looking at here today?
This is the MaekLoeder Dual Channel 5000, hand-built in Omaha, Nebraska. Featuring Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah, came down for some spring break action here in Phoenix.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, ZIMM'S guitars. We saw it online. We figured, oh, let's go check these guys out.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah. So this is a clean channel, kind of designed on a Fender, like a Fender Twin, with a Carmen Gia style tone control. So a single knob sweeps in. We'll show you that here in a moment. Gain goes from a sparkling clean to a pretty throaty crunch. Not quite a full, like a more overdriven, not a full distortion. Sound master volume, or a volume for the channel here. That becomes important in a moment. I've got the high gain channels modeled after a 5150. So we've got a little more distortion range here on this, getting to a real crunchy, full-throated power rock sound. Channel volume on that, so two separate channel volumes.
Two channels.
Come together, then our master volume, and we have a power amp tone where we can kind of cut out some of the highs, similar to a presence control on there. And then final on the output, 12AU7 for a low wattage output sound, and then a 6V6 GC for about 15 watts. Push-pull AB configuration there. And then channel operation, single channel, so we can toggle between our channels in single channel and dual channel mode. And then we go to dual channel mode. Now we're at channel A and B in parallel.
You can stack them.
So you can stack them, and you can get you can dial in the fuzz and have the volume, so that separate mixing there. Dial that volume off. There's just a little shadow behind it with the distortion, and focus on the clean, or vice versa.
So how long have you been building amps?
I've been building amps for about 12 years. So this one is number 17.
Lucky 17.
Lucky 17. I've been focusing mostly in the Omaha area there. I've got a couple that have been sold in the Twin Cities.
Nice.
And I've got one down in Kansas City. We just happened to have it in the car when we stopped by.
Do you have a website or someplace where people can look that up?
We've got the YouTube channel, which has a longer demo.
What's the name of your YouTube channel?
MaekLoeder. So the MaekLoeder dual channel.
MaekLoeder on YouTube.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
That's where you can find that. So.
All right, well, let's go back to that clean channel and grab that Strat, and we're going to listen to a little bit. And this is just through my camera, so we're not miking up the guitar or anything like that. We're just going to hear and see what she sounds like.
So just a straight Strat, straight in, neck pickup, no effects, no reverb. Coming in there.
Let's see what it sounds like.
So this is about straight up on the dial here, and then we're rolled back on the master volume there a little bit. So.
Okay.
There's just a tiny artifact of that kind of distortion in there. We turn the gain up a little bit. We'll put a little more hair on it. Go a little more into that. And now you'll start to hear some of that breakup. Still very touch sensitive, and obviously your volume controls on your guitar are going to work with you there. The playing, I spend more time amp building than practicing. So, and then all the way up on the gain, I'll give you that. Our tone control, then we roll all the way up to the highs, so you're gonna hear. Then we can bring the bass in. So. You would like. Bring it up to the, if you're in a three-piece, bring it up to the level of your bass player, so you're not swamping the frequencies.
What's your total wattage of this amp?
So this channel on the 12AU7, you're going to get about 3 watts. The way they classify wattage is that your output wattage before power amp distortion. So it's actually kind of tough to measure, normally, if we're overdriving the power amp, so which we can do here, I don't know what that's going to do to your microphone, but we turn the power amp up. Now we're going to get more power amp tone. This is the 12AU7, so this is our 3 watt you can hear the 3 watts. It's still plenty loud. If we kick this over to the 6v6, and it's, you can hear that's going to be a much hotter signal coming out.
So what tubes are you? What tubes are in this thing? Is it?
I use JJ's.
Okay,
so,
are they like 6L6s and?
JJ12AX7s. Here, let's take a look at the back real quick.
Okay.
Because I got the tube complement
Yeah,
on
we'll
there.
spin this thing around.
So, hand built the custom cabinet. It was my COVID project. So I taught myself how to build finger joint amps here. So 6v6s, 2 6v6s and push pull for that 15 watt output.
Okay.
12 AU7 is a triode for the 3 watt output, and then 12 AX7s for the your various gain
512
stages.
AX7s.
Yeah, so your gain stages, distortion channel, cathode follower, mixer, and then phase inverter.
Okay.
So.
Super cool. And with an effects loop in there that.
Yep, the effects loop's double buffered effects loop, so you're going to get a low impedance for.
So for a nice reverb pedal or something.
Reverbs are going to sound great in that. We can go over to my favorite was the distortion channel. See what it does with this Strat here, but
okay.
Yeah, so the distortion channel there. Get a little bit of that chiminess in there, and then we crank up the gain. So
very nice.
That's going to give you that.
It's very loud. It's loud.
It is loud. I hope we're doing all right. What it does on your single coils there, a humbucker is obviously going to give you a little more crunch, a little more push out of that. So anyway, just in the town, thought I'd drop by, show you what we got. So
Foster, thank you for bringing it in.
Yeah, thanks
guys,
a lot,
if
man.
any of you guys are interested, go on his YouTube channel, check it out. There'll be more details there.
For sure.
Thank you, sir, for bringing it in.
All right, thank you.